Richard Nelson here with the Commonwealth Policy Center, and I'm here in the Kentucky Capitol with State Senator Don Douglas. And Senator Douglas recently introduced Senate Bill 72, which is a healthcare retention and recruitment bill. And we're going to find out a little bit more about what's going on with this issue and why Senator Douglas introduced it. Senator Douglas, thank you for joining us. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, Richard, and thank you for being here today.
Yeah. So this is not the first time you've introduced legislation like this. I guess in the name of it, you can clearly deduce that it's about retaining healthcare workers. My understanding is that back in latest figures I'm aware of from the Kentucky Hospital Association in 2023, Kentucky lost right about 3,800 nurses. And there's probably various reasons for that. So that was a net loss of 3,800. Tell us a little bit more why you introduced this bill and what's behind the motive for it.
Well, first of all, I introduced the bill at the last session, and it sailed through the Senate. But we just simply ran out of time in the House. So that was one of the reasons it didn't get through. But the reason I introduced a bill like this is because we need healthcare workers who can work at their top levels here in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. And this bill essentially says to the community of healthcare workers, we value you, we want you here, and we want you to stay here in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. And we're willing to do the things that we need to do to accommodate you.
Sure. And we've seen in other states where healthcare workers are fleeing for a number of reasons, but one of those reasons that's been made known is that there has been discrimination based on religious convictions or violation of conscience rights, which is a part of this bill, isn't it?
It is part of this bill. Understand that the environment in the medical space has changed a good deal over the last few years. What we've seen is the influx of corporate medicine, and we've seen the academic medicine, and those have put a lot of pressures, I think, on some of our insurance carriers. And so there have been some changes or some pressures to compete, so to speak, because there have also been some modifications to the reimbursement. And we don't like to talk about that a lot, but we should. And because of that, I have talked with some of my fellow doctors, and I myself have been at times asked to do things that, well, my conscience just wouldn't let me do. And one of the things I did is I went back and took a look and found out that we don't have those protections in medicine. We have federal laws that basically say if our rights are violated, they may withhold money from the institution that we're working in or working with. But we don't have any remedies as individual citizens here, either in the Commonwealth or across this country. Everyone else has those protections to their civil liberties, but in medicine, it's different. It is as if we are told what we should do and how we should do it, and the only thing we're supposed to do is do it and not really be able to exercise our conscience, and that's what this bill is about.
Very good. So Senate Bill 72, again, the healthcare retention and recruitment bill. Would address the Kentucky healthcare workers who are leaving the state, but specifically in one of the points, as you said, is it would protect conscience rights of healthcare professionals. Again, Senator Douglas, thank you for introducing this bill, and thank you for spending time with us. I do wish you well as it moves on throughout the session.
I think this is going to be a wonderful session. I think we will see a lot of really good, helpful, and respectful legislation this year.
Very good. Best to you.
Thank you.